Jai Shri Kusum Haranath. Pagal Haranath, Part 1, Letter number 15, addressed to Nrsimha Prasad Mukherjee. At your auspicious feet, Nrsimha Babu, today I have received your letter of 22nd. I had no hope that I would get or write letters. Even now, I cannot say whether I may entertain such a hope. Krishna's will prevails. Those who have any doubts about the great deluge will do well to come once to Kashmir to see for themselves the inconceivably awful forms of Narayana. Kashmir is still under 16 feet of water. On the 9th of Shravan, the whole of Kashmir was under 40 feet of water, and what remained of Kashmir then, the Lord of Destruction has claimed it as his own and is now gleefully playing havoc on all sides in the shape of a vast sheet of water. 200 villages were washed away and not even a single soul was spared. In the town, nearly 4,000 big buildings have been levelled to the ground, and not a vestige remains to mark their previous existence. The people are crowding on hilltops and on trees on roadsides and spending their days in great misery. No one has ever witnessed such a dreadful sight. Big buildings are continually collapsing. This awful sight conveys the idea that each bolt of his thunder, Jove is demolishing a giant. Over and above this, starvation stares everybody in the face. Rice is selling at 3 seers for the rupee. That commodity even is scarce. The vast and rich territory of Lanka was utterly devastated by monkeys. Kashmir has shared the same fate at our hands. Those who have not witnessed such a heart-rending scene will never be able to imagine its magnitude. Those who have will never forget it. You will be horror-stricken merely to hear an account of the calamity. We are rowing over terraces of the buildings 3 or 4 stories high. Such a dreadful affair was never noticed in the past, nor will be seen again. Telegraphic and postal communications have altogether ceased. Since yesterday, work has resumed on boats. 1,000 square miles are still under water. Do not be anxious about this unlucky soul. The inevitable will happen. Krishna is uncommonly merciful. Things will turn at his will. I am his, and by his grace I have never learned to fear death. It is nowhere stated that on receiving the affections of her husband, the wife should forget her parents. It is said, however, that it is not necessary for her then to continue living under the protection of her parents. The wife who has failed to realize this fails also to be the beloved darling of her husband. If after marriage a strong leaning is exhibited by a girl for her parents, people think ill of her and her husband gets annoyed. She must regard her parents as her own and her husband as her supreme shelter. The Shastras say, adore all deities, but have little else to do with them. Pray to each to inspire you with devotional emotion for Sri Krishna. All the ladies of Braja prayed hard to Goddess Katyayani, and the Universal Mother was gratified and granted their prayer to have Sri Krishna as their Lord. It is not in order that a married girl should regard her parents as enemies. Those who do so are reckoned as heretics. No course is open to them. When a girl gets married, does any change come over her? her complexion, beauty, features, and name undergo no alteration. The only change brought about is in something not tangible, namely heart, mind, and spirit. After marriage, a girl does not acquire two additional hands or an extra eye. In regard to religious belief also, everything will remain just as it was, only the intangible and inexplicable something called gotra will undergo a change in name only. In reality, the change is in the bent of mind and spirit alone. Retain your present practice and form of worship, but your heart must long for the Supreme Lord. You will then not only enjoy the attention of your parents, but also secure the affection of the Lord. Only devoted wives are able to realize the pleasures of such affection, and they alone can feel them. For others, they are altogether sealed. Those who have never enjoyed the affection of a husband are at times seen to ridicule those who have. The latter, however, turn a deaf ear to their words of reproach. A faithful and loving wife alone can know her own pleasures. That is why Dewan Ram Krishna has said, "Why should one whose eyes are drowsy under the influence of nectar, imbibed from Kali's name, hear words uttered in derision?" The lover does not mind what others say. He remains absorbed in his own happiness. Thus, you will not have to change anything except the impulse of your mind. You need to have soul-to-soul talk and not with others. Do not reveal your worship to all and sundry. I have heard even in a song, "Love forbids this, as otherwise love cannot last." This means that one must not open his heart to anyone except to those of own persuasion, as by doing so he runs the risk of losing both. Yours, Haro. Jai Sri Kusum Haranath.